An air force is an essential component of any army. Air superiority provides cover and safety for ground troops. And, more importantly, fighter jets are required for any country that wishes to maintain sovereignty over its airspace and maintain its position as a major military force in the world. Currently, fifth-generation jet fighters are the most advanced fighter jets. A fifth-generation fighter has features like, it is unlikely to be detected by radar, so it can avoid detection. Then it got avionics advancements, high-performance airframe computer systems that are highly integrated and can communicate with other systems to provide situational awareness. But many countries continue to use older fourth-generation fighter jets that lack fifth-generation features, but are still very effective war machines. They are less expensive and easier to manufacture than fifth-generation fighter jets, and they can sometimes outperform them. Fourth-generation fighter jets can be upgraded with some advanced features, like stealth coating, improved computers and avionics, and new powerful radars. These fighters are known as 4+ and 4++ generation fighter jets, because they are from the previous generation, but have features from the next generation. The increasing demand for LCA. It is important to note that there is a rising demand for light combat aircraft around the world, which is where India hopes to sell its Tejas aircraft. And this is an excellent opportunity for India to capitalize on the growing demand for LCA. The Light Combat Aircraft, or LCA, is a fighter aircraft with low weight, cost, and other characteristics. The aircraft, also known as light fighters, provides cost-effective design and performance by selecting specific features based on requirements. A well-designed LCA can also compete with heavier jets at a lower cost. As a result, LCAs are regarded as strategically valuable assets. One of the primary goals of LCAs is to meet standard air-to-air fighter effectiveness needs at minimum cost. And these requirements are: element of surprise. The element of surprise is a significant advantage. It means being aware of your target before they are aware of you. Small fighters are invisible to opposing pilots beyond 6.4 kilometers. Larger fighters, on the other hand, can be seen from 11 kilometers away. Also, smaller fighters take longer to be visually acquired, even when they are visible. Because of these factors, the LCA pilot is better positioned to fire the decisive shot first. Superior maneuverability. Owing to their smaller size, LCAs have better maneuverability. Better maneuverability helps in getting into better positions faster to fire and score the kill. Low cost and low maintenance. In any combat situation, numerical superiority in the air is also important. Low cost and low maintenance aid in the production of more aircraft, which in turn aids in the production of more pilots. However, one area where LCAs fall short is weapon system effectiveness. LCAs have a single engine, and thus have a lower combat load capacity. Superior maneuverability and a higher element of surprise, on the other hand, can ensure a better positional advantage when using the weapons. The HAL Tejas LCA is a single-engine, fourth-generation fighter jet. It is also the smallest and lightest supersonic combat aircraft in its class, and one of the most advanced fighter jets in the world. The fighter development started in the 1980s to replace India's aging MiG-21 fighter jets. And production on the fourth-generation Indian jet fighter began recently due to the fact that the program struggled to obtain an operational clearance. And by 2025-26, HAL is expected to be ready with Tejas Mark II for series production. The Tejas currently has 3 production models: Tejas Mark I, Mark 1A, and trainer variant, and they are at various stages of production and induction. India is also continuously upgrading its fighters, and with every new batch of HAL Tejas receiving new advanced features. Foreign components in Tejas. Despite the fact that the HAL Tejas is India's indigenous fighter jet, it contains many foreign components. Currently, 50 to 65% of Tejas components are indigenous, with the remainder imported from foreign companies. Initially, India intended to use its homegrown Kaveri engine, developed by the state-run DRDO. However, the engine was deemed ineffective in terms of Tejas requirements. Currently, the Tejas Mark I is powered by the US-made GEF 404 engine. Then, India reportedly received assistance from Russia, France, the US, and the UK. The Mark 1A variant will be powered by the same power plant, while the heavier Tejas Mark II will be powered by a General Electric F414 INS6 engine. India acquired the ELM 2052 active electronically scanned array radars and ELL 8222 WB electronic warfare suites from LTA Systems, a subsidiary of the Israel Aerospace Industries. Foreign buyers of LCA Tejas. In the last 5 years, India has been the world's largest arms importer, accounting for 11% of global purchases. However, India's purchases of arms and ammunition have decreased by 21% since 2017. India is now shifting toward domestic production, and 3 countries, including Egypt, Malaysia, and Singapore, expressing strong interest in acquiring its weapons. Apart from Malaysia, Egypt is also interested in purchasing Tejas fighter jets from India to replace their aging fleets. And India has offered to set up factories in Egypt and produce the Tejas jets there. Way that results in foreign investment and job creation. The move will also assist India in supplying weapons to Northern Africa and West Asia, where several regional conflicts are raging. And, after the breathtaking performance of HAL's LCA Tejas in the skies of Singapore earlier this year, it has been widely reported that the Tejas light combat aircraft from India has emerged as Malaysia's top choice, as this Southeast Asian country seeks to replace its aging fighter jets. And most other countries also showing interest in Tejas. However, this was made possible in part by the package deal offered by India to Kuala Lumpur. The Malaysians, who were keen to discuss various issues with India, are looking for closer ties, because India is the only nation, other than Russia, that is providing them with support for their Su-30 aircraft. As part of the deal, India has suggested building an MRO, maintenance, repair, and overhaul facility in Malaysia for its fleet of Su-30 fighter planes. In addition to this, India will provide them with upgrades as quickly as they desire. The Malaysian Air Force can also look into alternative options, like Tejas Mark II, and take AMCA into account. HAL's top executive promised that the company would continue to offer Malaysia the same caliber of services that it has been offering the IAF. Tejas is a far more advanced aircraft than JF-17 and FA-50. And Malaysia would have the option to upgrade its fleet in the future, if it chose the Indian aircraft.